Hello children, let us continue the same topic, pressure exerted by liquid. In the last video, we discussed about the variation of pressure according to the height. As the height of liquid increases from a point, then the pressure at that point also increases. For this, there is one simple activity that you people can also do. For that, you just need a bottle, plastic bottle. Take plastic bottle, and that plastic bottle is, it may be filled with water. Suppose we fill the bottle with the water up to this level. Up to this level. That bottle is placed on the surface, horizontal surface. Let it be table. Now we are going to make three holes at different heights. Suppose here one hole is made. Second, let it be A, B, then the third hole. All are having same width. As the holes are made on the bottle, we find the water is coming out, flowing out from the bottle, and they reach the table surface at a different point. Here you can observe the water from the hole A will fall on the table up to this distance. From the point B, it reaches this point. From the point C, it reaches this point. Why it is so? It is because that the water from three holes are coming out with a different speed. It covers more distance, that means this water is coming out with a greater speed. Definitely this water must come out from with a greater speed. It is because the pressure at this hole, at this point, is greatest. So pressure at the point A, pressure at the point B, pressure at the point C. From the distance covered, we can say the pressure at the point A is greater. It is because above the point A, the water column is this much. Above the point B, water column. Above the point C, water column. You find the highest column of water is above the point A. So at point A, pressure is greatest, then B, then C. It indicates the pressure is changing vertically with respect to height. Then we are going to get another conclusion also in this. Here at the same height of B, we just make another hole in the opposite side. From this hole also, let us take, this is the point, this is the hole D. From the hole D also the water comes out, flows out. It also come out from the hole. That also reach the surface of table. Now if you measure the distance of the water striking from the hole B and water striking from the hole D, you will get the same result. The same result means the water from both the holes come out with the same speed. So we say the pressure at B and pressure at D are equal. That means the conclusion is pressure at the same height are equal. Pressure at a different height are different. These are the two conclusions we get from the pressure exerted by liquids. That's why if we take the practical example, when a diver is going deeper and deeper into the sea, then he needs some kind of special suits, because as he go deeper, he experience more pressure. If we go deeper and deeper and deeper, the pressure increases continuously, because if he is at the depth of 1 kilometer, then from that point, above that point, the water, all water exert pressure on his body. So he experienced more pressure. So that means if we go deeper into the sea, we experience more pressure. So these are the terms related to the pressure exerted by liquids. And then coming to pressure exerted by gases, because gases also exerts pressure on everything. For this, pressure exerted by gases, already I gave an example that whenever we fill air inside the ball, the ball, the shape of ball cannot be changed. That is due to the pressure exerted by gases. Even in your cycle, the wheels have the tube and tire. If no air is filled in the tube and you are riding it, you find that the tire, it comes directly in contact, it is going to crush. You can see that the tire is crushing. But if you fill the tube with the air completely, then you cannot press it. It is also because the pressure exerted by air. And then when you ride vehicle, suppose you are riding scooty, bicycle or a bike, whatever it is, when you travel with the greater speed, you find the air is coming from the opposite side, which oppose your motion. That means that is also the pressure exerted by gases. So always the gases also exerts pressure. Now if we come to the pressure exerted by air, because the air is mixture of gases, the air also exerts pressure. Now in our atmosphere means that is earth. Around the earth surface there is a space. This is earth. Around the earth there is a space. There is a space within which the air is filled. That space is known as atmosphere. It is atmosphere, and this atmosphere is filled by air. It is filled by air. Here the air also exerts pressure on everything. If anything is moving in air, it exerts pressure. Otherwise, if you are at rest at some place, then also the air exerts pressure. And that pressure exerted by air on anything is known as atmospheric pressure. That is atmospheric pressure. Atmospheric pressure is the pressure exerted by air on everything. For this atmospheric pressure, if we take, this is the surface of earth, and above the surface of earth the air is filled. Surface of earth, the air is filled at to very greatest height. But the distribution of air above the earth's surface is not same at every place. Nearer to the earth's surface, we see the air is denser, that is more air. As we increase the height, the air become rarer and rarer and rarer and rarer. So as we increase the height, the density of air continuously decreases. So it gives that the pressure exerted by air It gives the pressure exerted by air on the objects, on the object of surface of earth is not same at every point. If we take the pressure exerted by air on the surface of earth, it is something. If the pressure is measured at some other height, it will not be equal to the pressure on the surface of earth, because in the earlier case also pressure exerted by liquids, the pressure was changing according to the height. Here also the pressure exerted by gases changes according to the height. At this height, then if we go further, move further up, again the pressure changes. Since the density of air continuously decreases, the pressure also continuously decreases. It decreases. At the greater height, the pressure will be very less. On the surface of earth, the pressure is maximum, because on the surface of earth, the whole air is applying pressure. And because of this atmospheric pressure is applied on every object, each and every object on the surface of earth. It is not only on the human being, it is not only on the surface of water, that atmospheric pressure is applied on every object on the surface of earth. Even if you are sitting in your home, then also you experience pressure from the upper side, that is atmospheric pressure. And that atmospheric pressure upon everyone is very, 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 very large. If that pressure is measured, it gives very large value. But normally we people don't feel that much of pressure. It is because in human body also we have some pressure due to the circulation of blood, that is called blood pressure. We are not feeling that atmospheric pressure. It is because that atmospheric pressure upon us is counterbalanced by the pressure due to the blood circulation, that is blood pressure. So for the normal person, the atmospheric pressure is just equal to the blood pressure. That is related to the atmospheric pressure. And some other examples are also there for this atmospheric pressure, that we'll see in the next last video.